to High School Math Analyzers. Today we'll do some z-score free response questions. Please pause the video. So the first step is to find the z-score of 12,341 steps. So we do z of 12,341 equals value minus mean over standard deviation. So we'll plug everything in. And we get that the z-score is 1.1. The next step is to draw the distribution. Remember that it's fairly normal, so we have 0 and we have 1.1. Now, to make sure we get most of the data, we will write 100. Next, we're going to find normal CDF of 1.1 and 100. So that equals 13.6%. So the answer is 13.6% of the people working in New York City takes more than 12,341 steps in a work day. Next, we'll find the approximate maximum number of steps. So to do this, we need to remember that there are 3 standard deviations above the mean. So, if I draw it out, the mean's right there in the center, and we have the max. That is 3 standard deviations. So we know the mean is 9,797 steps, and the standard deviation is 2,313 steps. So, z-score of the maximum equals value minus mean over standard deviation. So we'll plug everything that we know. 3 equals value minus 9,797 over 2,313. Now we're going to cross multiply. And we get max minus 9,797 equals 6,939. Add 9,797 on both sides. And we get the maximum is 16,736. So the answer is the maximum number of steps a person takes in New York City would be 16,736 steps on a typical workday. So how many steps per workday is in the 80th percentile? First, draw the distribution. So we put 0 in the middle. Shade it in. This right here will be the value, and it is 0.8 or 80%. So we're going to use the inverse norm of 0.8, and you get 0.84. That is a z-score of the value in the 80th percentile. So using this new information, we'll plug it into the z-score formula to find the value. So we get 0.84 equals value minus mean over standard deviation. So plug everything in. We know that mean is 9,797 and the standard deviation is 2,313. So let's plug all of this information in. Cross multiply. And we get that the value is 11,740. So the answer will be 11,740 steps is in the 80th percentile. D is the maximum number of steps in B an outlier. Explain. So we know that the maximum is 16,736. The high outlier is Q3 plus 1.5 times IQR. IQR is Q3 minus Q1. So we're going to draw the distributions of Q1 and Q3. Now that we've drawn the distributions, we can find the z-score using the percentile. So do inverse norm times 0.75, which gets us 0.67. Do the same thing for the 25th percentile, so inverse norm times 0.25, and we get negative 0.67. Now that we have our z-scores, we'll find the values. Using the z-score formula, we plug everything we know. So 0.67 equals value minus mean over standard deviation. Cross multiply, and we get the value is 11,347 steps. Same thing for negative 0.67, plug everything we know, and we get the value is 8,247 steps. Note that it's okay if we don't have the same numbers since we're rounding. Now that we have Q1 and Q3's value, we can find IQR and high outlier. So the IQR is Q3 minus Q1. Plug in what we know, we get our IQR is 3,100 steps. Now we plug this into the high outlier formula. Q3 plus 1.5 times IQR. Plugging everything in, we get 14,447. Now remember, our maximum was 16,736, which is greater than 14,447. So this means the maximum number of steps is an outlier. Please subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Like, comment, and share this video. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok at High School Math Analyzers. Thanks for watching. We hope this video was helpful